If we say that God created the universe, the next logical question is, who created God? This is not just a recent question, but an eternal one. Philosophers and ancient theologians have debated this for centuries, and you'd be surprised to learn that the answer lies not only in theology, but also hidden in science and philosophy. Are you ready to find out? Part 1. The First Light. God's creation begins. Look into this darkness where everything once began. Before there was anything, there was chaos and silence. Then, from that silence, a light appeared, pushing back the darkness, creating something new. That light spread, unveiling a clear view, marking the first day of the world. And God was there, with love and majesty, ready to create everything. From that, waters were divided, forming vast oceans and boundless land. God added bright stars and the moon to light the night sky. Then the sun rose, beginning the first day, a herald of life to come. God created trees, flowers, and all creatures to enrich the world. A beautiful garden appeared, where creatures and plants lived in harmony. Then God created humanity, in His image, to steward this world. Adam and Eve stood in awe, seeing everything was perfect around them. God granted them life and the duty to care for His creation. Humankind was entrusted with the earth, to cherish and preserve its beauty. And thus it began, a perfect world, harmonized in the Creator's love. This story echoes still. Do we cherish and preserve God's creation with gratitude? Part 2. Origin of the world. Ancient philosophy sought an uncreated origin, what they called the first cause. This is what we in faith call God. Thomas Aquinas believed that, in the chain of causes, there must be a stopping point, a cause that requires no other cause to exist, God. Everything requires a cause, but this chain must have a starting point. That point is God, the uncreated cause. We can look at this vast universe and wonder, what set everything into motion? Just like the sun rises each day, a greater force sustains the universe and life. That force is God. Humans constantly seek meaning and direction in life. This thought leads us back to the first origin. God's presence in life brings immense comfort and motivation when facing life's questions. God is like the vast ocean, encompassing and eternal. He's the foundation of everything. Like clouds drifting across the sky, we exist under God's light, who created us. Like a father cares for his children, God watches over and guides us. Everything around us is evidence of God's presence, from the trees to the morning light. Just as a farmer sows seeds, God has sown the seeds of faith in our hearts. God is the ever-flowing source, nourishing life, and never running dry. In life's darkness, God is the light that shines, bringing hope and peace. Have you ever paused to wonder, what brought all of us in this world into existence? Let us reflect together and discover the true meaning this story brings to us today. Part 3. The answer from the Bible. The Bible opens, revealing the words of God on its pages. In the Bible, God is Alpha and Omega, with no beginning or end. Looking at Alpha and Omega, we see eternity embodied. An eternal circle symbolizes infinity, with no beginning or end. The narrator states, God exists without constraint. Can you imagine a world beyond time and space? Light shines through, symbolizing His divine presence. We humans are born and die, but God is different. God exists independently, free from space and time. With sincere eyes, the narrator says, He is present all around. Nature bears witness to the Creator's undying life. The Bible reminds us of His everlasting presence. Do you believe in God's eternal presence? A final question. Do you believe in God's eternal presence? Part 4. The difference between God and the universe. This vast and mysterious universe makes us wonder, or what created it all? The Big Bang Theory suggests that the universe began from a massive explosion, and from there, everything began to form. And this means the universe could not exist eternally. It had a starting point. Everything in the universe has a beginning and will have an end. The universe is no exception. So, who created the universe? There must be something beyond space and time. Only God, who exists beyond time and space, could be the first cause of everything. Have you ever thought, how could the universe exist on its own? There must be a creator behind it. Humanity has always yearned to understand its origin. And the answer is God. Amid the world's darkness, God is the only light, guiding us to our path. Everything in the universe moves and changes, but God is the constant, the eternal. God is not only the creator, but also where we find comfort and faith. God is our compass, guiding us through life's challenges and changes. God transcends all limits, unbound by time or space. He is the Eternal One. When we look at the night sky, we feel small, yet embraced by God's love and power. The path of life may seem dark at times, but with God, we always have a guiding light. Are you ready to explore the profound meaning of God's presence in your life? Part 5. Scientific Reflections. And the first cause debate. A starry night reminds us of the endless vastness and mystery of the universe. Stephen Hawking once said, "The universe could form from nothing without needing God." The Big Bang Theory. The universe began from a small point, constantly expanding. Science explains the universe through formulas, but does it reach the core? What is nothing in science? Is it absolute emptiness? We may ask ourselves, can the universe truly begin from nothing? Energy and matter interact, but is this the profound origin? Is scientific nothingness the same as absolute void in philosophy? Science and faith seem to conflict, but can they harmonize? God, is he the first cause, the source of everything? Scientists continue debating the origin of the universe and God's role. Conferences and forums are where science and philosophy meet and clash. Have we ever paused to wonder, what truly began it all? The universe remains a mystery, and the question of the first cause remains unanswered. The question of origin and the first cause invites us to reflect, seeking profound meaning. Part 6. The Perspective of Doubt. Skeptics believe the concept of God without a beginning is merely an evasion of the question. But Christian theology asserts, if God had a beginning, he would no longer be God. God is a being that transcends the bounds of time and space, eternal and unchanging. Some still wonder, how can God exist forever? Just like the endless sea, God is an infinite existence, without beginning or end. This vast universe reminds us there are things beyond human understanding. For believers, God is a source of spiritual strength, an unchangeable entity. Humans have a beginning and an end, but God does not. Like an ancient tree standing tall in nature, God is eternal, existing through all the changes of time. Can we accept the existence of something beyond complete explanation? The differing views about God do not change his nature, but make the question even more profound. Despite skepticism, the light of faith can still help people find peace. Skepticism and faith are two sides of the same coin, prompting us to reflect more deeply on life's meaning. And sometimes deep down, even skeptics feel a presence beyond reason. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, this story invites us to explore more. Let us reflect on this and ask ourselves, is there something within our hearts that remains unexplored? Part 7. The Meaning of Question. Freedom and Choice. Facing life's big questions, have you ever wondered about the origins of yourself? Our lives are like a crossroad, and we have the freedom to choose. God is here, guiding us through life's challenging, yet meaningful paths. He created planets and stars, revealing a vast, mysterious space. We stand before the universe, sensing God's guiding hand through faith. God gives us the freedom to explore and seek deeper meaning. He invites us to walk with faith, to find the direction for life. Every star in the sky is a testament to his story of creation. A path full of light opens as we choose faith and a true life. We reflect, sensing God's presence and finding peace within. Friends, join us in the search for faith and truth. God is pleased when we continue to seek meaning in life. We choose faith, determined to walk our path toward truth. So what do you think about this question? Share, and don't forget to like and subscribe. As we seek and share faith together, we grow stronger. Will you choose faith and a journey of discovery? Subscribe and turn on notifications for more.